There it goes. Click, click, click. Hey, welcome to the LDM Show, and guess who I have here? I know you probably don't recognize him without the shades, but this my boy Will is back from Will's Review and XY 101. Back from the from somewhere. If you want to find out, you're gonna have to stay tuned right here on the LDM Show.
He's got my heart beating louder than a gunshot. Smokes out the barrel and the handpiece is burning hot. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. So I wanna give him all I've got. Give him all that I've got. 'Cause when it's real love, baby, you gotta give it a shot. You gotta give it a shot. You gotta give it a shot.
All right, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's LDM Show, and real quick, pollen is high. This is Alyssa does this, but she's not here, so I have to do her part. Pollen is high. Watch out with the weather. It's gonna be good, but anyway, we got Will from Will's Review. And the Mans of Man Show, XY 101.
I mean, it's just a guy talk thing.
And if you have not been listening to it, you got to go to the LDM Radio podcast. People are still listening to it and still commenting. I'll be getting texts, so they're still listening.
I know I have a couple of people who hit me up like, y'all really would talk about that? I'm like,
Yeah. we get down. We get down to the nitty gritty sometimes on these.
Know me. That's what I do.
Yeah. Some of the stuff was like, yeah, we really say like our life stories and stuff like that. Like we didn't care.
At all.
We was like, hey, half of the well, at least 3 or 4 of us would be around each other. So
All the time.
yeah. So we it's just normal for us. But then when we have guests, the guests be looking at us like, y'all really talking about this? Like, yeah.
Like, I warn anybody that comes to the recordings we do, like, yeah, it's an adult show.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't know what you thought we'd be talking about if it was adults, but it's not everybody poos.
Yeah, and it's in the name XY 101. Hey, Roberto, how's it going? Good evening. Yeah, it's in the thing XY 101 about guys and girls, but it's more normally a bunch of guys just talking.
Mm-hmm.
So, but today we're gonna be talking about weird news. We'll probably hit a little bit of WWE, and we'll go with the fans. Hey, Rosa, ¿cómo está? Fans are popping up, so I'm glad you guys are popping up and watching. But the first weird news, matter of fact, the weirdest law stuff is a Missouri woman sues Geico for $5.2 million. And my engineer got to get ready with that rewind button. $5.2 million for getting a STD. Hit that rewind button. I got to say that again. $5.2 million because she got an STD while having sex in her ex-man's car.
See, here's the thing. $5.2 million for anything. I'm wondering how you won that case, so I can too. But
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna go around looking for crackheads having sex in the car.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta find a needle somewhere in like some used vehicle, and hopefully there's insurance.
Oh my God.
She sued Geico because they're his insurance company, but like, did she sue the guy too?
That's what I was reading the thing. They don't speak nothing about the guy.
Or was it like, hey, if you're gonna sue me, Geico's gonna pay it, so you just should sue them?
Yeah, probably. That's why I got it. Now he took the full insurance to.
That's liability insurance.
He said, "Yo,
all
I
the way.
got full insurance, bro. I got full
It's
insurance."
Geico's fault you had no notification that I gave you an STD.
Oh my God! I tell you, this first it was the hot thing, the coffee that she got,
Yeah.
and now is you getting an STD in someone else's car.
The coffee one, to me, makes a little less sense than this, though.
Put it
Like,
closer.
It makes a little less sense because you should know coffee's hot.
Yeah.
But
That's
at
why I
least
was like,
at least this girl didn't know what she was walking into. Why Geico had to take the hit for
well,
it?
first of all, that means his car was mad dirty, so she knew what she was getting into.
I mean, that's see,
Clean the damn thing
okay.
out
So
first.
what was it that she got from the vehicle?
Hepatitis.
So she got hepatitis from something in his car.
Yeah. And since he didn't not, but the thing is like, oh yeah, watch it there. I got HP there, and I got a little AIDS on this section right here. You know, like how does he know? He ain't gonna know. And she mad at Geico because she got, but she ain't mad at Homeboy because he was cheating.
I mean, it's I'm just how was it like the rust of the car or something?
That's
'Cause maybe
I
that's
don't
what
know.
it was. Like if the car was rusty and she got cut, but then
Was she rubbing on the
yeah,
seat?
that's what I'm saying. Why are you having sex in a rusty car?
I don't. That's the only thing I do not understand is how the heck she got it. Did she get it from him? You know, did she get it from rubbing on the chair, being all nasty? You know, trying to do a strip joint in a was it a 2-seater? Was it a 4-door? What,
Yeah,
you know, I want to know these
I'm
things.
interested in the size of the vehicle too. Like this plays a big part. This is why you buy vans, folks. Screw the sedan. Get the leg room.
Yeah,
Just
well,
get the leg
SUV.
room.
What? Was she using the joystick for you know what I'm saying? I got to know these things. This is sound like a porno that I want to watch.
I don't even want to watch it. I need to know what happened so I can sue Geico for nonsense too.
Yeah, but you know they fixed it though. They fixed it because McDonald's said, "Well, we're gonna put caution hot on the cup
Yeah,
real
that's
quick."
it.
They were like, "I'm fixing this
I
problem."
can't believe you actually have to tell people that coffee is
It's hot.
hot.
Yeah, I understand that.
See, I'd be surprised if I ordered coffee and it came cold. I'm like, I didn't say the term iced,
Mm-hmm.
but to be like, I didn't realize the coffee was so hot it would burn my skin. If it comes out of something and is steaming, it's usually that hot.
Mm-mm. I was about to sue one of the guys that sell ice water outside because when I drank that, I felt that coldness coming down.
No.
I should have sued them
You
because
should have. It was
right?
too cold.
It was cold. You didn't
Cold.
tell me it was cold.
You know,
you
I
know?
knew, I saw it in the container full of
Ice, yeah.
but I thought it might be lukewarm because you
Yeah.
know that's how that works.
It didn't say no caution, water is ice, nothing. So you know maybe I could have sued them, but I would have probably got like $10 maybe.
Word, Pepe.
You know, Pepe don't have that much money. So no, but they suing for the dumbest things. It's like incredible. I don't have the paper. I have it at home. But a lady tried to sue the fire department for messing up her furniture
That's what she gets.
in a fire.
That's what she gets. I hope that they stepped all over her sofa.
I was
Like,
like, wait,
just
do you
all
know
over.
they were turning off the fire, right? So you're gonna get water damage and everything.
Excuse you. They could have used coasters.
Yeah, you know. They could have left their shoes outside
You know,
before they
not
come
bringing the
inside, you
dirt.
know?
You
They
know,
bringing
I
the
don't know
dirt
why
in.
they brought in this dusty hose to turn out the fire. They should have shot the fire hose from outside. It's
They
completely
had the
effed
door
up.
was open, right? They could have stood outside.
You know what I'm saying? They could have just aimed it.
But you know she lost. So
Of course she did.
Yeah, she lost that. But it was just the goal of her to try to take it to court.
That is some bold crap. Like, I would then wait for the next fire and have no one show up.
Be like, listen, no, you know,
That's- mm-mm.
I was just stepping on mud, and you
Yeah,
complained the
you
last
know.
time. She didn't even have plastic or nothing on the thing. You know,
I would have
bro.
just said, it's your fault for not having a boot wiper outside the door. That's just it.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
it.
you could have the.
You called us. You knew we were coming. You could have at least given us the opportunity to
Mhm.
wipe our feet before stepping in your floor. I'm sorry.
Hey, she was trying to get some, and you know, I think she was suing for like $1 million and something. You know, you didn't have no $1 million worth of items in your house.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? You probably still had that old TV with the little pliers changing channels and stuff, trying to upgrade and stuff. I was like, get out of here. Furniture probably was already falling down. But it's just
$1
$1 million.
for some dirty feet and singes that were not their fault.
Yeah. She was suing for the paint jobs and everything. And it was not even her damn house. It was an apartment. So I can see the landlord maybe doing it.
Right,
But
not you.
I was like, please. That's what you get home insurance for. If you got home insurance, then you're good to go. You know, which I'm a probably, you know, if I have a fire, damn, I got home insurance. I've been paying. We've been paying home insurance, and we just found out a couple of weeks ago. We were like, wait a minute, what's this extra payment here? You know, coming out of because our car insurance always gave us one bill.
Okay.
So this time, since we're upgrading, they gave us the bill, but they had it broken down. So I was like, what's this extra little bit here? And it was house insurance. So I was like,
I mean,
okay.
that's a solid one to have at least. You weren't getting overcharged for something completely.
Yeah. You know, like the guy told me one price, but I thought it was just for the car insurance. It was for house insurance too.
Well,
So I was like, oh, okay. Which
meh.
people that have property don't realize you can
need
get
that,
house
yeah.
insurance as well, or of course you have an apartment. Get house insurance because you never know what happens. Like this lady, you don't have to sue for $1 million. You just get your money from your
Right.
But you got to dot down everything that you brought.
You just need photo evidence.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like dot it down. Like take the photo. This is called. If you got the receipts to that photo, put it together. You know what I'm saying? And then put it in a firebox. Don't be
See,
stupid and put it in a regular box and it
this-
catches on fire.
This is the smart move. When you have that housewarming party, just take a picture of everything there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing to do. And it looks like you're casually doing it too, so you don't seem weird.
Yeah, and then get a fire safe because that's gonna be dumb if you're gonna take all this document and then
For
put it in
fire.
a box.
And then you put it in a box that's gonna get burned,
Burned
to the
anyway.
ground. Yeah.
So, but you know that was my two weird suing news that I heard. I was like, oh my god, I just can't believe people are still trying to get money out of nowhere. You know, like no matter what you got to even watch
Yeah.
what you do now.
That is the best thing about the United States is that you can sue for anything. Not to say you're always gonna win,
True.
but
True.
you can sue for anything. This is also a country where you can like make a dog mayor of your town if it's small enough. So maybe we take things a little too far sometimes, but liberty, baby.
You can imagine. We're like, nah,
No,
I'm waiting for. That's a real thing. That's a dog. That's a
There's-
man.
I think it's somewhere in the Midwest. There's a dog who's the mayor. Like they elected him. the
Oh,
mayor of a
elected
small-
mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the mayor.
No,
like-
he is the mayor. Like the actual, they chose him as mayor
Oh, get the hell
of the
outta
town.
here.
I'm
What?
so serious.
So they bribe him with the biscuits.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how he puts his signature on anything.
Right? He does chew for no. Yeah, that's what he.
There's another one where it's a tree.
Oh,
They elected they elected the tree mayor or something to save it or some nonsense like that. It's ridiculous. But these are like we're talking about towns of less than like 1,000 people. So we're talking like small towns.
So those are towns of 1,000 stupid people. Basically.
I mean, they are towns of 1,000 people who really love nature.
Yeah. Okay. A nut to put him as a mayor or something.
I mean, hey, that's as high as their local officials go.
So
they would have voted president. They love him so
when they get a new mayor, when the leaves fall, you're getting old. We got to get another mayor.
much. The sapling birth, it just takes over as the new king. That's how it
Oh
works in this
my
town.
goodness gracious! If you guys heard of the weirdest and the dumbest news out there, let us know.
I like that stuff. That's great.
Yeah, it's like just, and you be like, this is really going on.
Yeah,
It's
people,
like
people consciously make these decisions.
like some of the stupid laws that that they have,
Well,
and you just be like, what?
it's the same reason we love stupid criminals because someone actively chose to do the nonsense that you're about to watch for the next like half-hour TV show.
Yep.
Like the guys who I love the one where this guy's trying to break into a deli and he just falls through the roof and then gets stuck inside the deli because it locked from the outside.
From the outside.
He's, like, who does this?
No escape plan, no nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just-
Like who ever thought you can crawl under a drop ceiling? When the drop ceilings are soft.
yeah, I know. They didn't.
They seen the metal thing and they thought it was metal. It's aluminum. You know what I'm saying?
They took their chances and it made me happy.
Yeah. And is that the one that the cops were outside waiting?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally were just chilling out there because, like, well, what do we do to arrest? He's already arrested.
That's
He's
it. Where he going? He in jail. It was the gate was
Look,
down,
look.
everything. So
He's inside a deli, so his 3 square meals are right there. You just wait for the
I would've
owner to
just
show
chilled.
up. Yeah,
I would have just.
they
chilled.
did not rush to open up them doors.
Mm.
And when he saw the cops come, he just relaxed and started like eating a bag of chips. Like,
You got nothing else to
yeah,
do.
what am I gonna do?
You got nothing else to do. That's like the person that robbed the house and gets caught because they fell asleep on the bed.
Oh, that's great.
I was watching The Dumbest
That-
Criminals.
That is great.
He fell asleep literally on the bed. When he woke up, the owner was sitting there and the cops were sitting down. They were watching a movie while he was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
just to show that how dumb you are when you wake up.
We're just chilling.
That's more embarrassed. I would be like, yo, you could have woke me up. Nah, it's more embarrassed when you wake up and you see us.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
my thing is when I wake up and I see all those people there, I'm going back to sleep.
I'm like, yeah.
Hopefully they go grab lunch, and that's when I leave. Like,
I mean, it's a dream. This is a dream. Let me go to sleep for a little bit. So dumbest criminals is out there. I'm telling you, it's like if you can see. Well, hello, look at the guy that robbed the bank and then went on Facebook
oh yeah.
and showed all the money. And this was just recent. So,
Well, I mean, that's still not as bad as the lady who puts herself on Facebook giving her kids weed.
oh yeah, and then winds up in jail.
I'm
But
like,
but
why
what
not
I
with my babies? Really?
dumbest criminals, I'm telling you. And then with the world with cameras anyway. So,
Yeah.
but for you to actually put yourself on
You get
social
caught
media.
is one thing, but to do it, no common sense.
Hey, listen, if it wasn't for them, we would not have entertainment though.
I
'Cause they're
can't.
so dumb.
I can't say that considering, like, more than half the internet is just naked people,
True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
and we have how many strip clubs in America?
Oh no, they're not strip clubs. Well, we just heard a joke. The guy said I had a fight with my wife because she got mad because I went to a singles mother's event.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
And she was like, "That was a strip joint."
Supporting single mothers.
Supporting single mothers.
Yeah. That was messed up. I saw it on Instagram.
I was dying. I was like, that's a new way to look at it.
I'm gonna have to start using that.
Right? Where you going? I'm gonna go support single mothers right now. That's a new way to say strip joint.
I
So,
mean,
but the way she got mad at the back, it's a strip joint. Stop saying, stop saying you supporting mothers. He said, that's what I said.
you know.
So different ways to spin it. You know, like when I worked for a copy thing, I always said it to people. I call myself a duplication engineer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I was a duplication engineer. Everybody was like, what's that? Oh, copy boy.
I mean, I thought that meant sperm bank donor.
Hey, that could be whatever you want to put it. It could mean many things, you know. Hey, I'm duplicating.
That's it. All
duplicating.
you know is I duplicate.
Oh, now that you said sperm donor, you know there was a guy caught because he has 1,000 kids out there? And
Oh, yeah.
now they're trying to charge him with child support. And you listen,
No.
I was giving my sperm for you to have a child. I didn't want the child.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
they're trying to
that's-
get him for child support.
They said he over donated some nonsense. I'm just like, first and foremost, that's the facility's job to manage that, right?
And how that's what I'm saying. Like, you did not see him. Come on, you know he came. Hey, how you doing, Bill? Same room? Okay, no
and
problem.
A lot of the time, they do have people who come with multiple samples, so that's up for them to regulate the number of times that you can come.
Right.
That's
See, we both at the same level. We're both. Dum-dum-dum.
but they should regulate the number of times you go, and as well as like how, if not,
No matter how you
should
say
put
it, it's-
I know. It's just we're talking about a sperm bank. There's no way around this.
There's no way around it.
But that's for them, and if they didn't do their job, because he obviously did.
Did?
Then he shouldn't be getting sued. Plus, the number of women who accepted the samples.
That's why I
mean,
didn't
he must
understand.
Be one hell of a good-looking man. Either that, or they thought that he had a great job, and thus their kids would get brain cells. By the way, that's not exactly how that works.
Works, yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
can still get your cells. But
Because if you're ugly and you get a handsome person, don't it mean he's gonna be cute? He can be ugly as you. So I don't know. But I was trying to understand, like, wait a minute. Don't you write it down how many times the person gets there? I was gonna say the word, but
Right.
gets there. You know, it's like, and if he bringed it in, don't you write that down?
yeah, I don't even think you're allowed to bring it in there because
See, so then he had a regular room then.
Yeah, he had to go to. You're allowed to go. You get the room. They give you the stuff to help you finish, and then
So he had keys to his own room.
pretty much he must have been living there.
He was like, "Oh, how you doing? Oh, you going in? Okay."
And like,
Yeah, he was a regular.
They
Come on.
actually have pretty strict standards, which is another reason why it's limited to a certain number of people.
And I like how they said over 1,000. So that means you just said 1,000. Listen, I'm not counting no more. I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but if you're talking children and we get to 3 digits, it should have stopped.
Yeah.
You got 100 kids?
Well, and he's white, so by 3 or 4.
Definitely makes no sense then. 'cause
By 3 or 4.
If you told me he was Caribbean, or he was like
Mexican
Indian,
or something, then I would have said go to
you'd
10.
be like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah, you
said
could
a
go to
white
10
guy?
at least.
We are not back in Ireland during like just before the potato famine, so 10 in a Catholic
Yeah.
family like that, nah.
Yeah, but I just don't understand how they're trying to get him to pay child support. That's kind of funny.
I don't
It's
know
like, what?
why you would even try. Like, what's everybody gonna get? $1?
Not,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, who does that?
You got to
And then
divide it into
you
all
can't-
the
You
kids.
can't even give them $1. You get 33% of that check, right? For all of those kids, we might be
Divide it
talking-
into all of them.
Yeah,
so-
we getting like 3 cents a kid.
Yeah, they're so rich.
You can't feed a starving kid in Africa for 3 cents.
Nope,
It's 5.
No, it's a quarter now.
Oh, it's a quarter a day.
It's a quarter now. It's a
Damn.
quarter a day.
Damn,
It's
they
25
less
cents.
than starving Marvin. Like, what's going on here?
Africa kids are like, you need something? I give you 5 cents
Yeah,
at least.
for
I'll give
real.
you 5 cents of my money.
Damn.
You know, that's why they were. I was laughing. I'm like, you know, you're not gonna get nothing. First of all,
Is he from a Commonwealth state?
I think so.
Ah, there we go.
I think it
There
was
we
a
go.
common, but
Be some dude from like Massachusetts.
yeah. But if you guys, what do you think? Should they be getting money? I say no.
Look, if this man did not get to enjoy sex to produce these children, he should not be paying child support.
True. But we had a question. I'm trying to find it. Okay. This was Alyssa's question, so we're gonna do it, unless we do it the next week. But I want to do my question first. Oh, will you date someone and then stop dating them because they have their ex-girlfriend on social media?
If she has an ex-girlfriend,
I mean, or
this can
ex-boyfriend.
work out
Yeah,
very
that.
well.
I mean, I'm sorry, ex-boyfriend. Hey, Johnny, what's going on?
But no, I mean, if she has her ex-boyfriend on social media and we're dating, like, are we in a relationship or are we just dating? Because that also.
Well, both. I guess you have to start dating,
yeah.
you know, for her to have the ex.
Because I'm like, if we're just dating right now, if she's still talking to her ex too, that's cool. They can figure that out. Because if they get in a relationship, but I already hit, then I don't care.
Yeah.
But if we're in a relationship and she's with her, like she's still friends with her ex, I mean, if it's like her ex from high school, like who really cares, right? If it's the last guy she was just with, you gotta consider what it is, because it could be, you know, her ex could be her baby father, right? So they
True.
gotta be in contact, right?
That's true.
It could be that they were together for like 10 plus years, regardless of why. Like, if that ended because of, let's say they moved apart, right?
Mhm.
You know, like one moved across country for work or something like that. Their relationship never was too sour that they can't remain friends.
Right.
And it's social media friends. I'm sorry, I have people on social media that were friends, and I never talked.
I
to
never
them,
met
really.
them.
Like, there's some I never met. There's some I never talked to. There's some that I talk to like once a year. I like to check up on people, right? So like,
Yeah, I talk to some people once a year.
I'll
That's
be like,
most of my
hey,
family.
how you? Wow.
No, but Ralphie G said no with the shaking head guy. Barbara Hernandez says, I don't think so. Javier said, I won't stop dating them because of that. Maturity and trust is important.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Dahl said, no, I don't think I would. Depends on the content.
Mm-hmm.
Or unless it was a OnlyFans account. And they could have kids together. Okay.
No. If you are following your ex on OnlyFans,
OnlyFans?
yeah, we can break up over that.
Yeah, we have a problem. Johnny, who just logged on, said insecure. So, and then they had a conversation going there. Tara said, good question. Honestly, I'm on the fence with this one, especially if it ended horribly. And then Jay Sam said, I wouldn't stop dating them because of that. Honestly, I wouldn't think much of it. The ex was a part of their journey, so old photos still on social media wouldn't be an issue for me.
I mean,
Which is true.
it-
That's
it
their
makes
life.
sense.
That was their past.
You gotta. I mean, in the end, I think it just boils down into context. If you have any reservations about it, it would make sense to kind of just ask them why they still
Right.
had them. In some cases, it could even just be complete negligence, right? Just like, oh yeah, I forgot they're still there.
Yeah, but if you're dating me, there ain't no question of why. Why? Because they're none of your damn business. That's why.
No, I mean,
We're just dating, you know?
exactly. But we also said it could be that you're in a relationship.
Right.
But it doesn't.
But,
really
you know,
matter.
for any female, because most of the petty ones are the females. I gotta say it. You know, now that Alyssa not here, so she can't fight. Oh, we forgot one female as an engineer.
This is some good juice.
of them be like, oh, why she on your page? Girls, listen to this. Let them be on their page because this way you know what their past was because then you know what their future is going to be. So if you watch them, you're going to be like, oh, so you just took like 5 girls to the same restaurant that you just took me to. That's why it's your favorite.
I mean, if it's the great spot.
Hey, if it's, you know.
It's less about me taking girls there and me just wanting to go back. Now,
Yeah.
I
See, no, but if the girl would tell me that, oh, you took him to the, I would have been like, all right, cool, then we ain't doing nothing tonight. She was like, why? Because I like to go to that same spot. So, can't do it then, right?
sorry.
I can't do it then, right? See? So there's certain things that you need to just mind your business then.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you didn't see a 2-day-old picture or 3-day-old picture with them hanging out. Holding
Yeah,
hands.
you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Like, there has to be a reason why it bothers you in the first place. Because if they're on social media, right? How do you even know that that's their ex, right? Unless they told you. So if they blatantly showed you who their ex was and the case may be and yada yada,
Yeah,
I think that is worth trusting them.
they already told you.
Yeah, they told you.
Or unless she went investigating and found out that was his ex.
Now
then,
you doing
then
at
you
that,
went
at that
overboard.
point, you just dug your own grave. I'm dumping you.
Yeah.
Like that sort of a thing. Like if you're doing all this investigating to try and find out X, Y, and Z, I don't want to know all that. If I find all that out, I'm just like, nah, you're doing too much.
Yeah, I got this story from a radio station. She just dated him for 1 day, went on his social media, and then ghosted him.
I mean, that's per prerogative.
And then the thing is that the photo was from 2019.
That's her prerogative. I mean,
She was like, "Oh no, he's seen his ex." 2019.
yeah.
I was like,
2022.
Yeah, and we're 2022, and that was the last post that he had. To me, maybe that is his last post, or maybe that was the last post he had public.
If that's his last post, I could see where she gets like maybe it still meant something to him, or it just means that he doesn't post. I have
He
people.
doesn't. No, he said he doesn't post.
I have friends on my Instagram right now where they don't have any recent pictures posted up since like 2018, 2019. You only know they're active because they comment on your crap or occasionally drop a story, right?
Yep.
You know, and it'll be like the story drops because like, oh, somebody's birthday that they care about, and they just don't post it on their page. I
Yeah,
mean,
because they want it to vanish out.
everything on social media just isn't what you always think it is. But in her defense, perhaps she just finished dating a guy who was friends with their ex, or she was told
She
they were
doesn't
just
want to go
friends,
through that, right?
and he cheated on her with the ex. So now she's just like, I'm just getting out of Dodge on this one.
Yeah, but
And they were dating a day. She could have ghosted him for any reason. That person should just be like, oh, I lost another one, and just move on.
no, he said he was like, "Oh, good for you, bye." He was kind of pissed because he was like, "Wait a minute, it was 1 date, we kissed, we had fun, and we were like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow." She said, "Okay," and then never called him again. So that's what his pride was more hurt.
It wasn't his pride. It was his wallet hurting.
Yeah, yeah. So I wish I had that video of the guy. This is guy that does videos, but he does the videos of himself. He took a girl to court because she didn't give it up, and him as the lawyer, as the girl, and everything else.
Right.
He's everybody, but his lawyer part said, "Did you know he wanted some?" She was like, "No," and he was like, "Did he take you to McDonald's?" She was like, he said, "Oh no, she didn't." Judge, Exhibit A, pictures of the McDonald burgers and wrappers in the back seat. That told you he wanted some. I would die. Now, my question to you guys is, if you take someone out, are you expected to have something more than just a dinner?
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? And this is the sucky part about first dates, right? For most men, it is expected that guys pay for the first date, and for some people, they expect the guy to pay for every date.
Right.
But let's just go with the first date because generally, I think on both sides of the board, it's kind of expected for the male to pay for the first date. So a guy has to figure out, plan, and pay for a date that could potentially lead absolutely nowhere, and continuously do so until he finds someone who wants him back, right? So that's just like $1,000. That could be $1,000 wasted across like 5 to 10 dates, theoretically.
He should have
Right?
just
So
stretched it out, budget it.
A lot of women don't really think about that financial aspect for men because all they care about is how much is he going to spend on me for the night.
Right.
And not all women, but that's a big part. A lot of women get impressed if you spend a lot of money or you do something really creative with the money that you do use. But that just, I mean, you got to know if a guy is asking you out, there is some sort of sexual attraction he has to you, right?
Yeah.
He's hoping, maybe even praying if he's really desperate, that he's going to get some at the end of the night. That, I mean, you have to know that. Now, does that mean it's expected of you to sleep with him? No.
Well, if it's over $30.
Damn.
Because if I'm going to spend more than $30, I could have gone to the corner.
That's a whole Metro card.
I could have gone, you know what I'm saying?
But then again, see, I feel like that's the guy's decision.
Right.
Because I read a post earlier, right? And the guy said, I don't pay for sex. I pay for the things that lead to sex, right?
Which
but
is
then
true.
You have men who just pay for sex. Why would I waste, again, why would I put
Cut the middleman.
Why would I pay that $1,000 and reap no rewards when I can just pay the $1,000?
Yep. In this case, he cuts the middle woman.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you're right. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the give and take to it. Like his financial aspect for her time, essentially. But in this case, there's just no sexual favors involved.
Yeah, because a lot of the females, they start dating with the expectation of this is gonna be my boyfriend and maybe my husband. They start thinking,
Right.
you know, we be like, this girl maybe be my 69 or my doggy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we thinking. We're not thinking further than, you know, later on. If it's good, then we'd be like, yeah, she could be a girl.
And that's what it is. I feel like a lot of the time, what it takes for both genders, their expectations are different, right? I feel like guys want to know if the sex is worth committing to the girl for, right?
Right.
Where girls want to know there's a commitment before there's sex.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's where the
battle.
Miscommunication happens at.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, hey, look, why would I say I'm going to be with just you if I don't even know I like what I'm going to be saying, what I'm getting into? And she wants to feel secure before she gives you something special.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, before we brought this van, I tested out 4 of them.
you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Before I said, okay, that's the
You
right
gotta
van.
Try a few rides before you get the right one.
You know? And then I even told my wife, do you like this van? So it was like, she said, yeah, good. So I was like, okay, then there we go. Now we got a van.
Both agree.
We both got what we want.
You don't sign a contract. You don't sign a contract until both sides agree they like what they like on the contract, right?
There you go. Well, I think she got something to say, but hopefully she got the speaker. You got the speaker on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not hear me?
A little loud. There we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, so following what you're saying, Mr. Davis. So if the girl says
Former, right?
if the girl says she doesn't want to have sex and wants to be celibate, so you're not gonna go with her?
I mean, me personally, no, I'm not. I've been there, done that, tried that, and like, you know, when they're like, oh no, I want to wait, you wait a while and you finally get it, and it's just kind of meh, and you're like, damn, I waited for meh.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it was like one of those trailers that real good, and then when you go watch it, you're like,
oh yeah, I already
Yeah.
saw the best parts. Like,
yeah.
I mean but that's me personally. I know people who, you know, will wait for marriage, and I respect it. I'd rather you be upfront about it, right? Like, let me
True.
know from the beginning, like, I'm not looking to whatever. Then it's my choice and your choice. And, you know, above all else, no matter what the relationship is, whether it's something sexual, platonic, or whatever, communication is important, right?
Yep.
And like I said, it's not an expectation that she's sleeping with the guy. It should never be an expectation unless you're literally doing a pay-to-play transaction.
Oh, you supersize. You supersize the food. That's an expectation.
Yeah.
You know what
He
I'm
said, I
saying?
put an extra 69 cents on this
that.
meal.
No, but overall, if the one person is celibate and wants to be like that, and the other one is not, then you gotta have to find a way how to please
Like,
this person.
I had a relationship in my early 20s, right, where she was still a virgin, and at one point, you know, we had been dating for a while, and I had to ask, like, are you waiting for marriage? Like, is that what this has all been about or whatever? Because it took a while for her to admit that she was a virgin, right? And so then you know, when that happens, you understand that some people are nervous about it, whatever. So I needed to have that conversation because we were in this for a minute, and I'm just like, am I gonna hit or like? And it's funny because one of my other friends said she dated a guy for like 2 years and never slept with him, and I'm like, that's never gonna be me. No.
Yeah.
No. I think at that point you have to understand, because I had a friend who kept a guy waiting for like 9 or 10 months before she slept with him, right? And she found out somewhere in that, like around month 4 or 5 of their relationship, he had slept with somebody else. And I had to tell her, like, what did you expect?
Should-
No. And in all honesty, I mean,
You can't wait that
you
long.
you didn't. No, it's not that. It's that you didn't openly communicate to him what your expectations or standards were, right? About how long he was going to have to wait. You weren't his girlfriend that entire time. Like there was no title given or anything, and you thought he was just going to keep going out with you, getting nothing.
That was
Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, you gotta use some logic in this. Because I know girls who move the same way like dudes, and they ain't waiting 4 or 5 months. Like, they could be dating a dude and still sleeping with the old guy they were sleeping with in the meantime until they think the new dude deserves some. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it works on both sides of the spectrum, but just like, humans are humans, and a lot of humans, after they open that bug where they're just like, ooh, I like sex, it's hard for them to go back to not doing it.
Yeah. Me? You tell me you're Sullivan, I'm like, okay, so then what it is for me?
Yeah.
Because you got to do at least something. If I'm not Sullivan, doesn't mean I have to suffer then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's true.
It's-
If you're Sullivan and you tell me I'm going to be waiting for how long? For about 2 months. So like, well, you do look good.
No, because
You do look good, but okay, so that means you're going to help me? You know, because you got hands. You got, you
I'm
know?
sorry, I can go 2 months without sex, easy. I
Well,
just went the last half year.
See, he said without sex. He didn't say without hitting climax. It's two different things.
I could do the same thing.
Oh, you gotta be helping. You got a hand? There we go. Got a hand.
Man, you should not have to tell anybody to help out. You should be able to self-service.
Hey, so yay.
saying.
Sometimes you got to
You
check
know,
the engine yourself. You can't let the
exactly,
mechanic
right?
always tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, no, but in communication, just let the person know if you're going to be celibate or
But
not.
that's the other thing too. I've seen people try and say they're celibate to try and speed along getting married.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Right?
gonna
And
say.
I'm like, that's not fair either. Like, you're trying to tie the contract down. And
Yeah,
I don't.
I'll
and not
give
just,
you some if we
not
get
just-
married.
And it's not just women who do it. There are guys who do that. I was like, I'm celibate, whatever. I'm waiting for whatever, and they'll try and rush the
Like,
relationship
try to
along.
Trap you
Yeah.
into-
Nah.
Stupid.
See, those are. I don't know if they're real men, because some men are scared. What, marriage?
If she has
If she's
better
that
off than
bad?
you, then yeah, you probably trying to get her.
Yeah,
money.
yeah, she's J-Lo with money. I don't think so. Or maybe Alba, maybe. Just yeah, maybe yeah. Or our new Ronaldo, ¿cómo está? Or Ripley, Rhea Ripley. But speaking of wrestling, Rhea Ripley, did you see this girl? What's her name? Holy crap! This little short one. I forgot
The
her name.
little short one.
Not
Like that's
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, when you say
Yeah.
that, I'm like, that's Alexa. She hasn't been around in a minute.
Yeah, she's been there, but she lost her booty. I don't know what she.
She stopped
So-
doing squats.
Charlotte got married
Yeah, I saw
last
that.
week. Yeah, she got married last week.
Her
She might
daddy
not
ma-
be coming back.
Her daddy mad.
Yeah, he might not be coming back either because
Good.
I think she's waiting for a contract to finish to go to AEW. But yeah, but before we do a little bit of wrestling talk, it's summertime and you have to travel. So
I thought you were about to just start talking about sundresses.
yeah, oh my God, woo! Sundresses are out, girl. I don't even. You know, there's certain things that like your girlfriend wears, and you be like, "What are you wearing that? You ain't going out like that."
Oh,
See, my wife cannot wear dresses because we can't go out.
no. See,
I'll be like, we got 10 minutes, right, before we gotta go.
I don't care.
Woo!
If it shuts me up, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, we go downstairs now. I'll be looking for all excuses to go back upstairs. Nah, my stomach hurting.
Nah, you
and
see,
I'm tired. Let's go back up.
I enjoy it. I love laughing at the people staring at the girl I'm with.
Yeah. No, but that's the problem. I don't care about the staring. I just want to go upstairs. I got things to do.
All right.
No, but traveling is going, and you want to pick your hotels. Well, we have two people here that picked the wrong hotel.
Oh no.
Oh, well, one person. She picked the wrong hotel to go to. And that video is played. It's under the commercial, I think. Is my engineers ready? Hey,
Hello.
Daniel Silver. Look who I got here, Dan. You were saying where he at. He back. He back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm tired.
What's that? Yeah. So this person picked the wrong hotel to go to. And this is probably why. Hit that video. If you could.
Hello? Then you gotta work here. What is this?
Yeah. Girl, I heard you. Goodness gracious, bro. One time bell. Anyway, yo, let me take care of this person real quick. All right, cool. I'll meet you when you get here. All right, come on. How can I
Hi.
help you?
I have a reservation for 3 p.m. under Alyssa Luce.
Listen, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. There's a new thing on the phone. You know, the other people want to put everything on the phone.
Is this the right place?
All right. Yeah, I got you. It is the right place. You can just walk through the door. All right. Well, I got you here. Three days, room 202.
This doesn't really look like how I did online.
Well, what you wanted? What you mean online? Oh, that was Photoshop. Yo, I told you you do a hell of a good job on that Photoshop, bro. We got another one. Now, go over there. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's my boy. He's been working good on Photoshop. You should see him on his special effects. He's doing special effects now, in case you need one. You know what I'm saying? It is up. Be on Facebook too. But anyway, you're on 3 days.
Yeah.
The third day, you gotta leave at 11 o'clock. All right, 11 a.m. You got to be gone.
I thought checkout was 12.
Yeah, that was another day, but it's on a Friday. So we gotta go. We ain't gonna be here all day Friday. We got to go. 11 o'clock, you gotta go out.
Do I get a discount on that then?
Yeah, okay. No, I'll give you the 1 hour discount. It's about like 10 cents. 10, 20 cents I'll give you all. But yeah, I got you here. Purchase you right now. And you're on 202. All right. While you're here, you gotta use the bathroom?
I mean, is there not a bathroom in my room?
Yeah, there's one on each floor.
So not in my room.
You're renting a room. You're not renting the bathroom. It don't come with it. The bathroom is outside and your room is there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you want a bathroom in your room, I got you. Here you go. You got the toilet paper and you got your tub right here. Woo! Right there. That's good. You're good to go.
What is that?
And for you to pee and all that, it's the toilet.
That thing stinks.
Well, yeah, it does a little bit, but throw some potpourri in there, little, faloso or king pine, whatever you want to throw in there. Shake it up, throw it away. It's good to go.
You have to do that?
Yeah. Do I look like a drugstore or hardware store? Goodness gracious. Just check with the maintenance guy or the cleaning guy. She comes once a month. I don't think this is her month anyway. But anyway, here's your cover for your bed sheet. But again, this oh damn, this is my good one too. This is the backdrop to my podcast. So when in 3 days, you got to bring it back. You should check out my podcast. It's real cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You want to be a guest?
The bed isn't made either.
There ain't no bed.
So where am I sleeping?
On the air mattress. You got the air mattress there, and it comes with a pump, so in case it inflates right back up. It's real good. And then you just cover it up right there. Again, I need this back. This is for my podcast. So, hook me. I'm on Facebook too, man, if you want to be on the podcast. Go ahead. So you
Okay. I heard there was a pool here. Is that true?
Yeah, but it's closed right now. Boss left, we barbecuing outside. We want to be there pretty much all day,
Okay. So they'll be open tomorrow.
I don't know. You know how we are. We party. You might get 2 or 3 straddlers there, still drunk or high, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be like, hey, it's open. Why you need a pool anyway?
I wanted a nice vacation.
Yeah, you don't come to a hotel and stay in a hotel. You go out. Go out and have fun. Don't worry about what we're doing in the pool.
Yeah, but this neighborhood really isn't that great.
Well, you shouldn't have picked it. Anyway, again, your toilet paper. Again, I need this back, all right? I'm gonna need this back. For my podcast. You on 202, room 202, right? On me, the left, a right, and then 2 rights again after that. Wait, nah, my bad. You 201, they fighting like crazy. They've been fighting since yesterday, so you want to go around. So just make a left, a right, and then 2 lefts, and then bring you back around, and you knock on that door, all right?
Okay.
And so, if you need anything, just let us know.
And there's towels in the room too, right?
You didn't bring no towels? You wanted to go to the pool and you didn't bring no towel?
It's a hotel.
Okay, yeah. It's not a hotel. It's a hotel.
You guys don't provide these things. All right, I think I want to speak to the manager now. This is getting a little ridiculous.
I don't want to speak to the manager. I'll go get it real quick. Gracious. How you doing, man? My name is Holsby. That was Holsby. Playing it, boy. But anyway, how we doing?
I want the manager.
Yeah, I'm the manager. You don't see? High voice, hands like this. I'll speak a couple intelligent words like, how is it going on today? And they appreciate your business. You know, that's how managers talk. And the manager. And didn't I just tell you the boss left? That's why we barbecuing outside? Ain't no manager here.
Okay, so I think.
We got a supervisor.
Can I speak with him?
Yeah, you're speaking to him. I just got promoted yesterday, boy. And we had the barbecue again yesterday. I was lit. But anyway.
Okay, so you know what? You're lucky. I've traveled all this time to get here because I'm tired and I want to take a shower. Do I get towels in my room? No, right? So what am I supposed to do for a towel?
You could knock on 203. Yesterday they came in and they had mad towels in there. I was looking, I was peeking like this. I see mad towels, just asking for one. Knock on 203. You know what I'm saying?
Do I get a room key?
A room key. Anybody got flyers? Oh, shit, my bad. Yeah, I was in your room yesterday. I left a screwdriver on it. Just go, click on the screwdriver, little jiggle twice maybe. 1, 2, and then turn left and right, like that. And you're good to go.
So you're telling me anybody with a screwdriver can come into my room?
Nah, they need that screwdriver.
The screwdriver is made for that room?
Well, not really. I just try to make you feel comfortable. But, you know, if they have a screwdriver, yeah, they're going to go in your room. Just don't put nothing in your room, though. That's all.
So where am I supposed to leave my stuff?
Take it with you.
This is ridiculous.
Take it with you, you know. And take that with you, too. It's about to stick it in this area right here.
No kidding.
Wait, give me a second. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Are you coming or not? No, I'm not really doing that. I'm just at work. Talking to this white lady over here trying to oh, God.
Excuse you?
No, excuse you. I'm on the phone. Yo, these people are rude. They be seeing you on the phone and they still bothering you. Give me a second. Nah. No, just come. Yeah, come to the back. I'm gonna shut off the cameras and just come to the back, bro. Yeah, just bring it back. Yeah, Tyrone was on the grill anyway. Yeah. Don't be eating all the hamburgers, all right? All right, I'll call you later. All right, one. Yeah. Now, are we good or are we good?
This is ridiculous. This is disgusting.
Thank you for coming to the hood, Tim. Hope you enjoy your stay. Next!
So you want to go to the hood, Tid?
Never.
You don't want to go to the hood, Tid?
Never. I mean, unless I'm one of the friends going to that barbecue.
He was looking for all excuses at get a barbecue. He had one yesterday for being a supervisor.
I mean, shoot. If we can eat, let's eat.
Hey, but those are little clips of what we're going to be doing. We're going to have more funny videos. So the last video we made together, Renata that's crazy hotel. I'll tell you that you won't want to go. You got a pliers or a screwdriver for your key.
I mean, to be fair,
Borrowing people's
y'all
towels.
gave me a screwdriver to open my door. That person using a screwdriver to get in my room can get stabbed with the same screwdriver I use. So I'm good. I'm sound.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do more funny clips. I remember we did the Born Again Christian, the Hype Bro, and the Born Again Christian is doing way big numbers in Roku. Really? I was like, what? And people laughed, and they was like, yeah, I had a friend like, because they can relate.
Yeah.
They was like, I got a friend like that. My uncle was like that. I was dying with all the comments. So, you know, we're going to be putting up more videos like that in these past couple of days. So check those out. But if we have enough time, let's hit a little bit of a little wrestling talk here real quick. Like I said, Flair got married. Rumor is that she's going to go to AEW because
I wouldn't be surprised. That's where
her contract is almost up. And she took all the time that she has to get married, which is the exact amount of time for her contract to be up.
Mm-hmm.
so she might not come back.
They're gonna have to throw something big at her, and I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm not sure how many people actually want her to get another title reign. So that could.
Yeah, yeah. Her and Becky. Nobody. Becky is good fighting without a title. Like she's annoying. You know what I'm saying?
I think people like if Becky gets like a 1 or 2 pay-per-view run, it won't upset anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
They need a bad guy.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same reason that they like Seth Rollins. They need a bad guy.
Yeah, Seth Rollins is a good guy. You know.
Exactly.
So, and then speaking of Seth Rollins, Cody just got his operation a day earlier than he was supposed to because he really damaged it.
At the match?
Yeah. So I like the storyline because they had if you guys watched it, they were when he said, I appreciate you now and I respect you, and they hugged. Rollins was whispering, and then Cody told him something. So he went to the back, and then guess what? Rollins came out and hit him.
Yeah.
So the good thing about that story is he kept saying, "I'm coming back for the Money in the Bank and blah blah blah." So I think they said, "Yo, hit me," so it can make it look like
you injured me.
Right.
And, yeah.
So because he is really injured, he ain't coming back.
He was super bruised.
Yeah,
that
guy thing got bigger and bigger and bigger, so he's not gonna get bruised. For anyone that's a wrestling fan, he had tore his muscles and everything.
Yeah, they came off.
Like I remember I pulled my hamstring and that thing turned blue just like that, and then black. I couldn't hardly walk for months.
Oh, just before I came back from for holiday break, like my leg muscle was sticking out.
See?
Yeah, that was bad.
And he's never gonna be the same. He just has to learn how to work with it. You know what I'm saying?
He'll figure it out. If Edge can come back, he can.
Right. So good, get well and come back soon, because now with that pushed him over the limit, pushed him from that little boy of Cody Stardust or whatever the heck he wanted to be. He didn't really like it. He even said it on Stone Cold's show. He didn't really like it. That's what pushed him away. So now he's showing his wrestling skills. And he never wanted to leave WWE, but where can you go?
Yeah, that's why he went where somewhere new and fresh, and he could help create it and lead it. And
yeah, so
he found himself as a wrestler again.
And he's always now going to be American Nightmare. So that's good for him. Speaking of Edge might not be coming back. And this is my take on it. He made this little fraction. His contract is going to be up by the end of the year. And in his contract, he takes a couple of months here and there, right? So they talked to him about the contract, and he said he's going to let them know. Here comes Christian on AEW.
Yeah.
Spitting little things out. You think you're the best tag teams. We know who the real bad tag teams. Here comes Matt Hardy. Oh, that's why we're here. Matt and Jeff and Matt Hardy. He said, "Oh, be careful what you wish for."
Yeah. But my thing is, we already saw at one point when Rhino was able to do a stint over in WWE. He did like I think 1 or 2 matches,
right,
as like a reunion kind of a thing. I think WWE might allow Edge to do something like that with AEW even.
I wouldn't, because he won't come back.
I wouldn't. No, but that's the whole thing.
But his contract is almost up, so maybe
if you allow him to do that, he may stay.
Oh, okay,
WWE.
yeah.
If you tell him no,
because
you're about to lose him.
Edge wanted Christian there. He said he wants to do a little bit of run solo, but with Edge still there. I mean, with Christian still there. That's why Christian came in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden,
they
they didn't want him, so he's gone. But who else is? Randy Orton might not be coming back.
I heard that too, and that the shoeless guy said that.
Yeah, he's been looking for a way to retire, to be with his kids, but he didn't know how. So they, injured. He's injured, so he might not be coming back. But they were saying he might come back for 1 or 2 matches.
I think Randy Orton needs to come back in either a match where he just walks out with the W because he deserves it,
right?
Or he takes a major, like they developed a storyline where he doesn't even have to wrestle through most of it, but he developed a storyline where he gives a big push to someone who's coming from NXT.
True. Or just give him the belt one more time.
We all would love Randy with the belt one more time.
Give him a little run.
He doesn't. The issue is that they've developed him without many
Yeah, he
rivals
doesn't.
lately
He doesn't need it. There's a couple of wrestlers in history
that don't need the
that
title.
never
It's
needed the
great.
title.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, did Ricky Steamboat had the heavyweight title?
I
No,
think
right?
he won it once.
Because I know he's famous in Intercontinental and the United States, but I don't think he's.
I think he's won it once.
Yeah? Oh,
Just
okay.
once.
But he's one of those that don't really need it. Look at Rey Mysterio. Won it what, once or twice?
Twice.
He didn't. He don't really need it. So there are wrestlers that.
He developed himself as just Rey Mysterio just had the best gimmick, like the small luchador dude.
Yeah.
He
the
never he
smallest,
never,
biggest wrestler.
He never needed the title because he was already a people's champion. And
Well,
then
well, The Rock would say different.
no, The Rock is the people's champion, but he is a people's
So-
champion. Like people just have their favorite wrestlers. And I think unanimously, 619 became one of those major things, like the what or the whatever. People
Yep.
just chant his stuff.
Hey Tyrone, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think so. You know, and speaking of The Rock, Roman might not be champion for too long, but they don't know who to give it to,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been their problem since. That's the only reason why Roman has the belt for so long.
Yeah, they don't.
The
know the
COVID
next
thing happened. They didn't have that much wrestlers. They were going to give it to Drew McIntyre, but Drew had to take a vacation.
Right.
So they didn't know. Now he's back, but they don't know how to.
where he
Like,
is in this.
yeah, so I think when they figure out who's going to be, you know, they
Plus-
don't even know if they're going to separate the belt again.
Well, that's the whole thing. They also developed the bloodline a little too well.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Because you not only need somebody to beat Roman, but you need like a group to get together to take them apart. And they started building the who's the weak one in the link, and then
Right.
they completely lost that, and
That-
now they're unified.
That's the thing that I
Yeah.
thought. I was like, okay, so now here comes Jimmy, going to be like telling him, no. We'll handle this. And then bam, turn on Roman
Yeah, I was waiting
and
for
say,
that.
say, you know what? Blood is thicker than water, but not brothers.
Even
You know?
even if they did the Paul Heyman, like I'm the one who brought Lesnar here type nonsense, like that would have been a great way.
Yeah.
You let Lesnar be the champion for 2 pay-per-views and move on from there.
Yeah, so whoever's writing, you have to figure out a way how to get, because if, and then plus, okay, you take the belt away, but what will be of Roman without the belt? That's the line that they're trying to figure out. You know, like he doesn't look like a good wrestler without a belt. It doesn't look like he can do it.
It doesn't. I don't think. Well, that's the thing about Roman though. His chase for the belt is always good.
Yeah, they can make him
So if you
keep
take
on.
if you take the belt from him, give him a vacation, he comes back. People love Roman when he is chasing the title. Good guy, bad guy, whatever. He's most entertaining chasing the title. Once he has it, people feel he's a flat champion.
Yeah. So, but speaking of flat champions, let's shoot up to AEW. CM Punk. Now people are saying that he's you know, and got the championship, and they should take it away.
Because
Right.
people forget who Punk is and who Punk has always been. And I don't even feel like it's bad what he's doing now. He's just the same Punk where now it's just not as funny because I don't think they're having the right script.
Yeah. Well, they gave it to the other guy. I forgot his name, but he just threw a bomb and told the owner, stop paying these people has-beens and all this money for no reason. And so he's the new CM Punk, you know.
Yeah.
But people are saying that wasn't scripted. So now we don't know what's going to happen with him.
It probably wasn't.
Chris Jericho is back for a little bit until he signs up with his tour. So
Yeah.
we don't know what he's going to do. He might go back to his music tour and stuff like that. But that was our short WWE moment here and AEW. So we're going to probably maybe next week take over LDM Radio Sports Talk and talk nonsense about WWE and MMA and all this other stuff, because MMA is getting,
MMA has been so.
oh my God,
good.
it's getting good in a way where these people are learning new tactics like kung fu and all that, and they're taking out people like this.
I'm just enjoying. Like they've had some really good championship matches all year long, with the exception of one. That Eunice fight was garbage.
Mhm.
It was like 5 rounds of them dancing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like
I think they had, round 2, I think it was, and they were somewhat doing something, and I guess they got afraid, and then it was all Mayweather type of fighting again.
It wasn't even a Mayweather fight. At least them punches were thrown in that fight. They literally were like fake jabbing and dodging.
Yeah.
One's trying to wrestle and running. I'm not even going to get into that. But other than that, it's been an amazing year, and they have some really good cards coming up that we can definitely talk about.
So we got like about 1 minute, right? Well, real quick. Anyway, this is Will XY101 Will's review. Are they coming back? What's going on?
I know XY101 is coming back.
There we go. And that podcast is funny. But check it out. And we'll see you guys next week and more on the funny videos. So see you and have fun. Take care. Oh, and watch us on Puerto Rican Parade if you guys are there Sunday. Say hello to us. Yeah.
Oh, technically, hola.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Technically, right? Hola. See y'all next week, guys.